Hello YouTube! I just wanted to give you guys a little bit of a life update because I haven't been making videos as regularly as I would like to, and I feel like I'm more detached from the online YouTube video community than I would like to be. And so the best way that I could think of to sort of combat that it was to just talk. And so I don't even have bullet points for this video. I'm just gonna talk to you guys. There has been so much going on in my life in the past couple of months, and a lot of it was sort of intense stuff that I didn't always have the energy to go write a blog post about or make a video about, and I had meant to, and then more things just kept getting piled on, and so I didn't. I want to sort of explain to you why that happened, and then also talk about sort of my future goals and where I'm hoping to go and where I want this channel to go and all of that stuff. So sort of where this all started, all this craziness, is a couple of months ago my family dog died, and we'd had her for many years. We'd had her for 13 years, and before we got her I didn't really like dogs very much, mostly because I hadn't grown up with them and I was sort of scared of them. And so it was a very sort of I'm not really sure about you relationship that I had with her, and she was just such a sweet, patient dog who could sense that about me, and sort of gave me my space and until we sort of grew to love each other. That I just really attribute my now love for dogs to her, and so that was a really tough thing that I didn't really know how to talk about online, and so I never said it, and I never posted a picture or anything. But this is her, this is Honey. that was tough. So that was what started my sort of I'm too stressed out to make videos streak. Then as soon as I was sort of moving on from that, I got jury duty. And I know I talked about this a little bit, but I had never had jury duty before. I didn't really know much about it, honestly, only really what I knew on television. So I went in and I actually ended up getting selected for a jury, which was for an attempted murder case. Everyone always told me that you would just go and you'd sit there and they wouldn't pick you, or if they did, it'd be a traffic infraction. And I was on an attempted murder case, and it was 2 weeks long, and I missed a lot of work, and it was incredibly stressful because we had just so many heart-wrenching witness testimonies, and we had to look at a lot of really graphic photos from the police, and we had a lot of doctors come in and explain a lot of medical things to us. And then just the process of sitting in a jury room and making a decision on another human being's life, especially about something as huge as this, was a really, really emotionally taxing experience. And I wasn't allowed to talk about it while it was happening. And then afterward, I couldn't really talk about it because I just I don't know, I just needed to distance myself from it. So that's another reason why I just sort of disappeared from the internet for a while. So now you know. And then basically it was NaNoWriMo when I retreat into my little writing hole anyway, and I have been really busy at work because I've gotten moved to another team, much more high visibility position than I had before. I used to work almost entirely in the Xbox and games division of Microsoft, but I now actually have completely shifted and work on HoloLens, which has been really cool, but is just another aspect of my life that I now can't really talk about very much. And so it's been a lot of secrecy, which I'm not good at, clearly because of YouTube. I like telling you guys everything, and it's really hard when I can't. So that's why I've been sort of quiet. But what is kind of good, and what has come from this past year of crazy, because I'm actually coming up on my 1-year anniversary of working at Microsoft. It's December 19th is when I started last year, so I'm almost there. It's been wild because I was freelance doing entirely video YouTube stuff for the past, well, really long time, but having it be my full-time job for 4.5 years. And so suddenly having much less time in which to create for myself and my own projects and for you guys and for this community has been really interesting. It's been a very eye-opening experience. A lot of times I just go crazy and work too hard because I come home from my job and then I do more of this stuff. But also it's really made me sort of evaluate which of the things I'm doing are the actual ones that are really important to me and which ones I was just sort of doing. So it's been really nice for me to look at all of that and realize the things that really matter to me. And honestly, in the last couple of months, I've actually sort of pinpointed those things, and the things that I've really been focusing most of my energy on have been my writing, my videos, but also cosplay. And this is, of course, obviously sort of a newer thing for me, but there's something really amazing about making something with your hands, which is something that I was lacking. I mean, you write with your hands, but I mean physically creating a tangible thing with your hands has been something that has been really great. And so I love everything that I've been doing with cosplay. And I love that the video making, the cosplay, and the writing are these just completely different facets of my need to create that I have. And it's been nice to sort of figure out where those most important things lie for me. And you guys have also, through all the years of NaNoWriMo, this was my 10th year, helped me see that writing is something that's so important to me, and I really do want to share it with you guys at some point. So writing is something that takes me away from the internet community because it's very solitary, aside from November. While I am going to definitely still make videos, I'm going to try my hardest to post at least once a week. If it feels like I'm more distant, it's probably because I am working on novels that I hope to one day share with you, or working on a cosplay that I hope to one day share with you. I care so much about the support that I get from you guys and making the content that you guys want to see that I don't want you to think that I don't care. That being said, I've changed up my Patreon a little bit. The money that I get from Patreon has been going almost entirely into like cosplay endeavors and helping me figure out where to focus the time that I do have to work on stuff. So if you are interested in finding out more about my cosplay stuff, especially sort of like special exclusive photos that I might be sharing only with my patrons, or I might be starting to share some snippets of writing with my patrons, if you want to help figure out what direction I should be going, even honestly what like writing projects I should continue working on. I would love your feedback. So definitely go check out my Patreon page. I've tried to make it different now that the situations in my life have changed. And so I would love it if you'd go check that out. You obviously don't have to, but I have a great little Patreon community, and I would love to have more of you guys there to get to read the writing that I'm gonna maybe share with you guys in the future and stuff like that. So that's it. I just wanted to give you guys a little life update. Things have been really intense for the past couple of months, so thank you so much for sticking with me, and thank you for just making it so awesome and possible for me to continue to create even with this decision that I made to have a, you know, like real grown-up job. Because it definitely is fun to come home and see the comments that you guys post on my videos and everything after like a long hard day at work. So thank you. I hope everyone's having a great December so far, and I hope that you're gonna get to spend lots of time with the people that you love and read a lot of books and play a lot of video games, whatever you want to do. And I hope to see many of you at conventions next year. So not really much is changing, but I just wanted to let you guys know how I'm doing. So let me know in the comments below how you're doing. Tell me something cool about your life that's happening right now. Something new that's happened, something that you're looking forward to. Like, I've told you everything. I've poured my heart out to you. Now tell me something awesome going on in your life. And I will see you next time. Thank you guys, as always, for watching and supporting what I do. And you're the best.